Might as well get started then, mightn't we? Hello. Well, before I start, let me just say thank you to the moderators. Thank you for all your hard work that you do. I do appreciate it. And I just sort of hit, where are you? I'm right here, Alison. So a big thank you to everyone who helps out as a moderator. My hair, I need to get my hair cut. I need to get a haircut. I'm a fucking disgrace. I really need a haircut. Yeah. Anyway, it's a Friday night and I'm drinking red wine. Hello, paved with good intentions. Paved with good intentions. I hope so. I hope so. Hi, Linda. Hi, Deborah. Yeah. Thank you, Joan, for the gifting 10 memberships to people. D Stew, hi Trevor, what the hell is happening in the UK? Well, we're going to discuss a little bit of that actually. Yeah. Hi, Lisa. Wow, it's been a rough couple of. That's a lie. Don't fucking lie, Trevor. It has not been a rough couple of days. It's been a busy couple of days. Yes. I've been trying to grow the channel again. I spoke to Zach tonight. Zach is my YouTube manager. I spoke to Zach and I sent him screenshots of what's going on with the channel. And I wanted to know. And Zach sort of pissed me off a little bit. I had a bit of an argument with him. Trevor, I don't see what the problem is. Can you not see the graph? You can't see the graph. You can't see this. You can't see that this is something happening at your end. He's a way to look into it anyway. It was quite. Hi, Pamela. It was straightforward. Yeah, I've had a few YouTubers reach out to me in the last 24, 48 hours asking for a little bit of advice. I'm going to point this out, ladies and gentlemen. I am not a YouTube expert. I am far from it. But I have learned over the last 4 or 5 years what you can and can't do on YouTube and what works. Basically, thumbnails is a big thing. Thumbnails and titles. If you're shit at thumbnails and you're shit at titles, your channel's not going to grow. I've seen that, and I've done certain things to make mine change. The truth is, ladies and gentlemen, whether you like this or not, I'm going to point this out. If you mention Harry and Meghan, you're going to get 10,000 views in your video. If you don't mention them, you're going to get 5,000 views. It depends on the topic. Talking about President Trump is a hit and miss with people. Some people despise him. Some people love him. So if you believe in your content, then you keep moving forward with it. Some videos will do better than others. So I'm just trying to move forward. Fitness Hutch is in. Hi. Moogle, welcome. Joan Market. Deborah, good. I find out a lot of things. You'd be surprised what I find out about other YouTubers and about certain, what do you call that thing whenever you're in it? Certain chat rooms. Lots of people get invited to certain chat rooms. Can't remember what that platform's called. The Old Power Tripper, good to see you on. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have the Old Power Tripper podcast. He's not that old, if I'm honest. He just calls himself that. He should be called the Retired Power Tripper. I'm joking. Your channel's good. Yeah, so it's just it's a little bit of hit and miss about thumbnails. I was actually chatting today. Actually, he's just come on the Old Power Tripper podcast. Chris runs that channel. I was chatting to Chris today, and I said, you know, I'm in awe with his thumbnails. Chris has a podcast where he interviews people. It's fantastic. His thumbnails are brilliant. I wish I could do thumbnails like that. I think they're excellent thumbnails, and his videos have been. He's only been on YouTube a short time, and he went like this. He's taken off. So I made him a promise today, actually, and I'm going to tell you it, and I'm hoping you will help me. Hi, Paula, Shez, Dawn Marie, Vina. I made the Old Power Trooper podcast a promise today, and I need your help to help me live up to my promise. I told him, listen, YouTube is a great community. We've got great people around us, and we lift each other up. So if we continue to lift each other up, your channels will grow. But I can't lift people up. I need your help. So do me a favor and make sure I don't look like a complete prick, and go and give the Old Power Trooper podcast some love. So if I feel this, I'll be bitterly disappointed, actually. The Royal Daily Tea. Good to see you in, Michelle. I'm just having a little chat, actually. Yeah, I'm having my glass of wine, and I'm going to chat shit for a little bit, and hopefully I will entertain people. Yes. Right, so what's happened? I've done the GB news, which is like, I'll explain it in a minute. news channels get in touch with me and they ask me, they give me topics, and I look at them and I do research them. I don't just go blind. You're welcome, buddy. I don't just go blind. I look at the topic they want me to discuss. And if I'm not knowledgeable about it, I pass. I pass it on. The last few days, though, GB News, I'm going on back on GB News very shortly, actually. Not tonight. I've done the Lembit Opic show the other day. And I've got another show coming up very, very shortly, where I'm going to be discussing live on air the Ministry of Defence's 7-7 Brigade and how they wage psychological warfare to destroy individuals' reputations in order to fulfill their agenda and to turn the public against them. So that's going to be a very, very interesting one. I've had to reach out to a friend of mine at the MOD to get a little bit more background in this unit, which was put together during the pandemic to what they will say is dispel misinformation. So that's going to be a fantastic thing that I'm looking forward to. I know about who's involved in it. I know the rank structures in it now, and I know the different desks that they go for. Prominent veterans in the UK. Hi, Mason. Good to see you. You're drinking. Good. So I know there's different desks at 7-7 Brigade, and one of the desks is dedicated to monitoring outspoken veterans. Would you believe that? Veterans with YouTube channels. So certain veterans are being monitored. I know about this. So I'm looking forward to doing this live on the news. I got a little bit of advice off my solicitor, which is a different... I'm making sure I do this the right way. So I'm looking forward to it. You're giving up in politics? I always give up in politics anyway. Hi, Kendall. Zeppers in, Christy Zepper. Adam's Anton, yeah. Medic One, welcome. Market Garden, brilliant. Christina Logan. Christina Logan says you're very good at interviews, Trevor. I've done thousands of them, if I'm honest. So I'm going to be honest, it comes with practice. My very first interview, I was sweating. I won't say what I was going to say. Veterans know what I was going to say, but I'm not going to say it. I was sweating like Jimmy Savile in a sweet shop. Anyway, yeah. Shouldn't have said that either, but I don't care. If you can't take a joke, you're on the wrong channel. So my first interviews, I was sweating really badly. The back of my neck was sweating, if you know what I mean. I was nervous. I had the odd stutter. But I've done, I'm going to be honest, how many have I done on GB News? I think I've done 27 interviews on GB News now. 27, so that's not bad, is it? And I've worked with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 GB News journalists, and so it's quite nice. And the thing is, believe it or not, and I'll explain to you about GB News. Whenever you do an interview on GB News, if you are in the studio, they pay you a handsome sum. But if you're doing it from home, they pay you a reasonable sum. And I will point this out. I've never ever accepted a penny from GB News. What I've always done is I've always made sure I've got the next interview lined up. So what I do is this, and this is, so if you're a veteran out there and you're going to do interviews, you have to make sure you have work coming constantly. So here's what you do. Whenever they offer you £40 from doing an interview at home, you say no. This is what I do. No. What I want you to do, buddy, is use that money and buy brew kit for the GB News team. Make sure there's fresh tea bags there, fresh coffees, fresh milk, fresh this, fresh that. And that's for me. And then they go, oh, brilliant. That was nice of Trevor. Oh, let's get Trevor back on. Next time you do it again. You always guarantee that you're going back on. And all I ask in return is for this. I want to be able to use your link on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to give me the link. I'm going to upload our interview on my YouTube channel. And that's all I ask for. That way, then, my channel continues to grow. So it's basically how you start to do things and how you start to move forward. Always make sure that if you do an interview with a news network, one of the things you ask for is the link for your own social media. And that's the best way to grow, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what I do. It works. But I've done had a long chat with Matthew Marsden today, and over the last couple of days about a project. Now, I also spoke to a guy today, and he was the one that said to me, have you ever thought about doing something like surviving Sangin? Because at the minute there's a Black Hawk Down documentary at the minute. And I'm like, okay, yes, yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I know it's there. So I'm looking at doing a surviving Sangin documentary. Matthew's going to give me, he's steering me in the right with different bits of people. I currently have a screenwriter and doing different bits and pieces, and I'd like to push that forward. To be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to travel back to Afghanistan and go to Helmand and go to Sangin. It's what I want to do. And I think it's probably achievable now. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to moving that forward. Oh, Matt was hinting about it tonight, was he, Deborah? Yeah, so there's a few things that what we're looking at. We want to get it nailed. Matthew has been giving me advice on things for the last, well, from day one, really, giving me advice. So he would definitely be involved in it, moving things. So I'm looking forward to sort of seeing where things go in the very near future. So I'm happy with it. There's a lot to discuss tonight. I mean, I've seen loads of stuff today, loads of nonsense. I know there's a lot of people out there today that believe in the fact that President Trump wants accountability of US taxpayers' money being spent in Ukraine. And listen, and the truth is, ladies and gentlemen, I understand nobody wants war. Soldiers, and by the way, people talk about soldiers. Soldiers go wherever they're told to go. Soldiers never bitch about going on operations. They never complain about it. Their wives might, their husbands might, their mothers and fathers might, but soldiers never, ever, ever complain about going on operations. I want to point that out. Soldiers do it at the drop of a hat. I don't mean at the drop of a non-para. You know what I mean? So yeah, but I'm not going to harp on about that. Actually, you know. Shouldn't need to go. If politicians learned to speak to each other, you know, you wouldn't need to do all that stuff. Pixie Sterling says Afghanistan was a beautiful, friendly country. Not when I was there, it wasn't. It's fucking terrible. Kept getting shot at on 3 tours. But anyway, yeah. Hi, Sue. Deborah, a warm welcome to those. Yes, people. And I want to thank you all, actually. Thanks to Jung. That the memberships are yeah, it's I'm thankful. Thank you. Haven't got as much as Matthew, but he does live streams more than me. He's great, actually. He really is. But yeah, I want to go to Afghan. I worked it out with someone, you know. I spoke to Matthew about it, and I need a cameraman, a sound man, an interpreter, and security, and that's all. That's all I need. And I do believe we would need to do negotiations with the government of Afghanistan to be able to roam around freely. So yeah, I'm willing to do that. It's just me and Matthew's working out a way to fund the project to be able to go. I want to be able to walk around Sangin and look at the old compound and talk about what happened here and the different bits and pieces. There's not a single journalist went and done that yet, so it's something that we're looking at. So I think it's something's going to happen hopefully next year or by the end of this year. End of this year, next year, we'll start getting things put together. I've already been pricing flights from London to Kabul and then working out all bits and pieces. So it's something that I really want to do. Yeah, why not? Clearly. Rachel Hill, welcome, Rachel Hill. Thank you for becoming a member on the channel. I appreciate it. What does Linda say here? I want to give up smoking pot for Lent, or because I have plants growing in my business. I guess I can make oil. Wow, that was a. Thanks for sharing that. Fucking pothead. Just let you know, I've got. I have to say what's on my mind. I apologise. Yep. Diane, welcome. In the UK, you all can't even pray silently outside of an abortion clinic. without being arrested and jailed. Well, we all didn't do it. It was one person, but I do get that. I do get that. Thank you for your point. And to be fair, if you're letting a police officer put their hands on you and arrest you for doing that, you want to start fucking knocking people out. That's what you want to start doing. Stop being so compliant. That's all I say. Non-government organisation people from... Oh, not a bad idea. Right, Lisa, what's Lisa said? Trevor, would you be willing for the supporters helping to put towards the cost? Not at the minute, Lisa. Matthew mentioned that today to me, actually. I said to Matthew today that I would need a breakdown of all costs, flights to Kabul, transport from Kabul to Sangin, the cost to hire an interpreter, the cost of a cameraman and a sound man. So Matthew mentioned a figure to me today, and I think that he knows more about this than me, but I believe I could get it done cheaper. Who's that? Deborah just gifted 10 memberships. Thank you very much, Deborah. I hope they've went to decent people. I really do. We do not want any wankers getting memberships. Anyway, I'm just saying. What did medics say? Dan, a pensioner got arrested in Scotland for standing in a restricted area holding a sign asking if anyone... It's just shocking. Yeah, it's just shocking. Hi, Deborah. Oh, who's this here? Maureen says, I am still writing a high from Team Canada's victory over US hockey last night. Well done, boys. So proud of you. What did Frankie Spots? Linda Williams, a lot of guys want to go back to places they have been like, oh, the balls, demons to bed. I just want to go and talk about things and move things forward, you know. My demons are all put to bed, I think. But I just want to go and do a documentary about it, you know, and get things done. Right, what did Swanee say? Trevor, please tell us you're getting some boss ex-squaddies from forward for political posts. I'm going to be honest with you, mate. I speak to Aunt Middleton about certain things to do with politics and things. He's not really into it at the minute. I'm not going to try and destroy him at the minute, but he's doing good things. I'm very fortunate, hand on heart, I'm very fortunate that I've got Richard Tice in my WhatsApp, and I speak to Richard Tice. We've got a guy called Anthony Love, who is the chairman of the Reform Party in the area where I live, and he sends me emails about things. I'm going to be honest, I don't think I would be... I want you to comment about this, please. I don't think I would do Reform any good. And I'll tell you why, ladies and gentlemen. Because I can't seem to stop getting reported. If it's not for harassment, if it's not for witness intimidation, if it's not for theft, if it's not for fraud, I continually get reported to Suffolk Police for numerous crimes every day by these bastards online. So imagine Reform taking me on and I'm in the paper again. War hero under investigation. War hero under investigation. It's never ending. So I would probably drag the Reform Party down. So I wouldn't want to do that to them. I am a member though. I did pay my £25 there. I joined I think I joined during the month, at the start of the month. But it wouldn't be good for me to be up there in Reform. So, but I do wish them all, and I will help them. So hopefully that answers your question. Hopefully I've answered your question there. Veronica, hi Veronica. People Intentions, Kenyan Beaver, hello, Kenyan Beaver's in, good to see you in. Hi Trevor and chat, hi. Why not work in the background where you can be of use for the party? Lisa, once you value your own worth, you'll realise that I pay my £25 to Reform, and I hope everyone does it. But if you think, I'm not willing to give up hours and hours and hours and hours of my time for free. That's just how it is. Unfortunately, I do many things for free, but you know what I mean? If I'm going to help people get elected, then they're going to have to pay for it. It's just how I am these days, and I'm not going to be gullible. Wait till they are in power and then get on the team. No, I wish them all the best. I prefer just to watch them and support them and stuff, you know. too many people over the years have had me doing things for them for free, and life isn't free, unfortunately. You know what I mean? It's just not free. A lot of people think they can exploit you. You know, I help YouTubers for free. I do everything I do to people is to lift them up and move forward, because I know what it's like when you're pushed down. You know what I mean? So I don't mind helping other people out. Veterans, when veterans come to me, that's always for free. I always help them out. Good veterans. Other veterans, I just tell them to fuck off, if I'm honest. You know, that's awesome. What's Mason done? Hi, Trevor. Trevor. Oh, sorry. Hi, Maria. Hi, Trevor. You haven't missed this. It's not a show. Mommy. Oh, can't do that, can I? That looks awful. You know what I mean? Rachel Hill says, I'll join Reform as a member, but I don't have time to give more. Rachel, go for it. Join them. Join tonight. They have 212,000 members. The Labour Party has 309,000 members. And I do believe that if people all decide to join Reform, they're going to oust Labour, and we are going to see massive changes. And I think better for the country, better for the United Kingdom. Not many people like Nigel. Listen, I don't give a shit what other people think. He's there for the long haul this time. He's got a party that people believe in. Richard Tice is a businessman. I've interviewed him on here. I get on really well with Richard, and I think he's what the country needs. It's good. It is good, and I hope as many people join it as possible. Adam Zant, Al Johnson live chat. Adam Zant, there's always somebody that knows. Yes, I wasn't doing that, Adam Zant. Don't say that. Sophie Ray's in. Good to see you in. Morning, McD. How's Charlie? Charlie's good. I was with Charlie today, actually. I called around to see Charlie. And then he went and got a haircut in Ipswich, so I went with him. It was quite funny. Well, his haircut's all right. Makes his forehead bigger, though. I did point that out in the hairdressers. And then he came back here, didn't he? I actually made Charlie a pizza. I elevated it with the pizza mint. So there we go. Need to get rid of a lot of civil servants who are running things. Well, Wendy. Veterans in the chat. Here we go. Pin your ears back. Pay attention. Right. Currently, the UK, I don't know. I swallow figures. I don't know why. Fucking hell. Right. Currently, the UK defence budget is 56.4 billion pounds a year. They are currently moaning about they need a defence budget increase because of what's happening between other nations and the possibility of Russia, blah, blah, blah. Now, when I joined the army, it used to be called Russian tactics, and we studied it. We had anti-tank platoons in each battalion, and in that anti-tank platoon, Javelin it's now called, we had the old Milan system, which is an anti-tank rocket launcher. We had two missiles. We had the J103, the J105, and the K115. We had the J105 and the K113 and the K115, which were the two anti-tank missiles that we used to use anyway. But then things changed, and it went from Russian tactics to just called Gen 4. General tactics, wasn't it? It just changed. And we would sit there with our binos and we would study armoured fighting vehicles, little toy tanks, different sizes of tanks, every type. We'd study what they were, because it was the old Russian stuff, the likes of the BRDM-1, BRDM-2, the BMP, not Britain, not what you're thinking. Then we had things like ZSU-234, known as chicken drumsticks, which was an anti-tank aircraft gun. We studied the T-54, 55, the T-60, the T-70, the T-72, the T-80, the T-90. We studied where the fume extractors were, if they were watered up. We just studied what side of the coax the gun was on, if they had snorkel systems. We studied all this stuff, so we knew everything about the Russian side of it, okay? That's what we did. Now, I enjoyed vehicle recognition. I wasn't the best at it, but I could spot a Russian T-54, 55 miles away. It was easy to spot because it had on the main barrel, it has a fume extractor, which is 3/4 way down the barrel, and you can see how it's. Anyway, it's all these things that we did. So We used to study that. Now, what's happening now is, I went off on a tangent, haven't I, talking about vehicles in the Russian army. That's crazy. Yeah, most of them are now resprayed. Iraq has them now. Well, they were in Iraq, all of the things. I was going away there in a different direction. Somebody bring me back in line, please. Don't know why I was going off there. Trevor, get off your high horse. Stop talking about Russian vehicles. Move away. Yes. Talking about the British Army, wasn't I? So we don't need to increase our defence budget, do we? Because truthfully, there's no real threat from Russia. There's not. We keep pretending there is. We have watched Russia fail at Ukraine, haven't we? We've watched them fail at Ukraine. There's no way the Russian army are that good. We've proven it. We've seen it. We've seen it. They're shit. The only threat we have from them is possible nuclear weapons. That is the only threat. However, Russia's now backed up by other countries. We now fear China. We now fear Iran, because they'll jump on the bandwagon, won't they? So whenever we look at the fact that we want to, politicians are saying increase the defence budget, it's a lie. They're being told that by the generals. The generals want it increased. But if you look at the civil service has about 74,000 pen pushers in there. 74,000 pen pushers. Go and Google it. Do your own research. So why are they hell-bent on saying we need to increase the defence budget? Because if you look at a document which was released by Declassified UK in September 2022, you will see that the Ministry of Defence procurement team have wasted over £300 billion in failed projects. They give each other bonuses. Check out MOD civil service bonuses. Millions of pounds get gifted each year to these civvies that don't achieve anything. They fail. So rather than increase the defence budget, I would say decrease civil servants in the Ministry of Defence, and you will save billions. It wasn't that long ago they designed a transporter airplane to take vehicles, and then it wasn't until they had it on the runway, costing billions, that vehicles wouldn't fit inside it. So they had to scrap that. Just pointing it out. John Lovelace, nice to hear you tonight. Hi, Karen, nice to see you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, people. Why not join the channel? Become a member. Don't know why I did that, but there we go. I'm having a glass of wine. I was going about to my local community centre there and grab a beer later, but then I just thought, nah, why not? Just sit here and chill. Have a glass of wine. Relax. Why not? It's free. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's good to see a lot of views in tonight, isn't it? Nice to see a lot of views in. Yeah, so I studied that, and it's crazy, isn't it? We've gave Ukraine 12.8 billion so far, and our shitty little dictator, Keir Starmer, has just told them that we're going to give you 3 billion every year until 2030. And he said, I mean, he's cashing checks that we haven't got. I honestly believe that a prime minister cannot promise anything within inside his term. Sorry, that's a lie. I honestly believe a prime minister cannot promise a single thing outside of his term. Can't do it. Can't send it away. It's up to the next prime minister. You can only guarantee things during your premiership. That's what I think. What's this here? Elon needs to look at UK. Yeah, I suppose someone does, don't they? Thank you. Oh, Gwen Edwards is in. I'm glad you got home safely, Gwen. Glad you got home safely. I stuffed a pizza down my face before I came on live. I look pregnant. But I'm not, because men can't get pregnant, can they? Just saying. Hi, Pamela. Maria. Linda. What did I say? Can't print paper money without the gold. Yeah, fair point. Yeah. I'm drinking leftover bottle of wine. I'm drinking the leftover bit that Gwen left behind. She nearly finished it the other night. Greedy bitch. I'm joking. Well, I'm not joking. It is leftover wine. You know what I mean? Let me see here. Carla. Yeah. Oh, the old Power Tripper podcast 11. 266 people in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favour if you're in the chat. Just to save me looking like a complete twat, can you please go and subscribe to the old Power Tripper podcast? Because I've made promises that I don't think I can check. Anyway, you know what I mean? Joe Lovis is in. Cara, good to see Cara. Adam Zant, new member. Thank you, Adam Zant. Welcome to the channel where we make many mistakes. I would like to say I rectify my mistakes, but I don't. I'm going to make another one tomorrow. I don't set out to do them. I just dropping a bollock comes naturally with me. What's this here? Yes, listen. Carla just wrote Facebook Gran. I want to point this out. Let me fucking pay attention, please. People send me links all day. Trevor, look at this. I can't go on TikTok. I don't have the app. Don't see them. People send me links to Twitter. Can't go on Twitter. Don't have the app. People send me links to Facebook. Guess what? Don't have the fucking app, do I? I don't go on any of those shitty platforms. I stay bullshit free. I'm on Instagram and I'm here. I'm not on any. I don't have any other app. For those of you that think I'm on Twitter posting, I'm not. I just can't seem to get it through to people. Pamela Bean says, I'm already subscribed to the Old Patrick podcast. Thank you very much, Pamela. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. What's in the glass, Trevor? Marasha, Five Rivers. It's the blood of my enemies. It's the blood of my enemies. Yes. Victory does taste sweet. I actually don't know. It's a bottle of red wine that Gwen likes to drink. You'll have to ask her. I really don't know. You weren't invited, Trevor. Gwen was. You weren't invited. All right, Cara. Fucking hell, snappy. I'd get a migraine if I drank red wine. Well, I don't get migraines. I will off that fucking light. Fucking hell. Look. Get a migraine off that in a minute. Well, making a rave 1995. Fuck's sake. Tall Paul. The tall trees in Yarm. I've been there before. That's amazing. The tall trees in Yarm. They had, I don't know if it's still there, but they had a dance floor where you were on the dance floor dancing, cutting shapes. And when the dance floor went up and went down. So if you're on, I'd go over there with the troops, have a drink, head on the dance floor, start cutting my shapes, you know, big box, small box, cardboard box, and then you'd walk off and you'd be at a different floor and you thought you were off your tits. You're like, I could have sworn I had my drink here. Fucking floor goes up and down, doesn't it? Floor. There we go. Five Rivers. Did you like that? Did you like that, Five Rivers? You can use that. You can, I'm not going to should I patent that in case Meghan Markle uses it? Should I patent it? Yeah, you know what I mean. Apparently, Brigitte Macron, the First Lady of France. I keep hearing that. I keep hearing it. Candace Owens keeps going on about it, doesn't she? Deborah says, I'm teetotal, just a boring old fart. I bet you weren't always teetotal, Deborah. I bet you were fucking lunatic when you were younger. Pardon me. Alison says, signed up to the Old Power Tripper podcast. We'll look tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you very much. The more people sign up to him, the better. Less pressure on my shoulders for April. Listen, I love seeing other YouTubers grow. YouTube, we should all be lifting each other up, shouldn't we? Really, we should be. We don't, but we should be. Whenever I was starting off on YouTube, I'm going to be honest with you, who was helping me out? Quite a few channels were helping me out. Body language guy gave me a shout out a couple of times, didn't he? The body language guy. He's just great guy, isn't he? I haven't spoken to him in a while. What's this? Coffee and cannabis for this Canadian. Coffee and cannabis. Go for it. Maureen McDee, do you think will patent the phrase as ever and then sue Neil Sean? Nah. Someone posted this comment. I can't say the word anymore. I don't want to offend people, but I'm not allowed to use the word see and then unt. Apparently, a woman sent me a message, an email tonight saying, Trevor, it's really good the fact that you don't use the word cunt anymore because I unsubscribed, and now that you don't use the word anymore, I'm back watching. I just thought, oh, I'm going to fuck up again. I'm not going to say it. Listen, people, if you want to follow someone without brain damage and who doesn't talk shit, you're going to have to follow someone else because I can be an arse. But I enjoy it. A bit of a gobshite, but I enjoy it. I mean, I might be a bit of a gobshite, but it keeps getting me on the news channels. It's putting money in my pocket. It's putting clothes on my back, and it's feeding the dog. Dog died, didn't it? I haven't got a dog. You know what I mean? I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm someone's glass of enemy blood, aren't I? Right, definitely patent it. Mega. Right, someone says, Carla says, I used to drink about 10 pints of Stella on a night out. Carla, you're a lunatic. 10 pints of Stella? I've never drank 10 pints of Stella. Mason Bennett says, Steph the Alter Nerd is great. She is good. She's a good YouTuber, Mason. I have to admit with you. Yes. So the Carter Kent says, I want to complain about the complaints. I complain about where I don't know what it is I'm complaining about. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Birdie made it after all. Sorry, Maria says, Birdie made it. After all, can you repeat that rant you just made for the 10th time, Trevor, as someone missed it because I... No. Fucking no. Why would I... Fucking no. I don't remember what I said 5 minutes ago. Never remember what I said an hour ago. Christina Lindsay has just subscribed to the Old Power Trooper podcast. Thank you very much, Christine. I sincerely appreciate it. Yes, I just watched Steph's latest. Steph's good, yep. I love Steph. Not in that way. I'm trying to remember this bit that she does. Hello, everybody. I probably got that wrong. No offense, Stephanie. Swanee L 1973. How do people make money from YouTube? I generally don't know. Do you get money for a certain number? No. I'll explain to you now, Swanee L. Here we go. Ready? Pin your ears back. Get a pen out. In order to earn money on YouTube, you need to be monetized. In order to be monetized, you need a minimum of 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 watch stars. So once you have, for instance, let's put this out. If I do a video, which is an hour long, I need that 10 times that hour long, right? What is it? 10 hours. Of course it is 10 hours. You need 4,000 watch stars. So when you have 4,000 watch stars and you have 1,000 subscribers, earning money on YouTube has got absolutely nothing to do with the amount of subscribers you have. It doesn't. It's to do with the video views. Now, it depends where you are in the world. Some YouTubers earn £2.50 per 1,000 views. Some YouTubers, for instance, Mr. Beast, he could earn up to, say, $15 per 1,000 views. So it depends on where you are in the world. So, for instance, if I do a video which is, say, 1 hour long, what YouTube will do is YouTube will stick, you'll be watching my video and then you'll see an advertisement. People are watching the advertisement. Then, if it's an hour video, you may get, I'm just going to say, you may get 4 advertisements in a 1 hour video. Now, those advertisements come from companies which pay YouTube revenue, depending on how many sales they get, who watches their stuff. So they're paying revenue to YouTube for YouTube to put their advertisements in our videos. So if I've got, say, 100,000 subscribers and you're watching my videos, YouTube will put those companies that are paying them, they will put their advertisements in my videos so people will watch it. So we are earning revenue off the back of advertisements which companies have paid YouTube. For instance, if you're getting 100,000 views per video, if you're getting 100,000 views per video and you're doing a video every day on YouTube, you're going to be taking home each month round about £10,000. YouTubers with my views will take home nowhere near that. I can tell you that now. Whenever I got remonetized there, I was earning £500–600 a month on YouTube. Now, when YouTube go to pay you each month, YouTube is based not in London. Google is based in Ireland. So Google has make sure that before they pay any of their creators, like me and all the other YouTubers, before they pay us, they tax us and they take all the tax that they need off us. That's how you earn it. So that is why I try and get people their 1,000 subscribers. I share their videos. Whenever I'm sharing someone's video, I'm not doing it to make myself look good. I'm doing it so that you watch their video and to help them earn money. That's what I do with them. I hope that makes sense. Did that make sense? I hope that made sense. So whenever I'm sharing someone else's video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing it so you watch it and so they can earn a few pounds off the back of it. Okay? Right, okay, I'll drop you. Didn't read that. It's okay to drop you an email tomorrow about the podcast. Drop me an email tomorrow. Yep. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Carla. So, for instance, there's the Old Paratrooper podcast who I'm trying to build his channel up because well, let's be honest, he's got a fucking dangerous job. He's got a really dangerous job as a firefighter. And whenever you've got people that you like around you and they're good people, you would rather try and get them to succeed on YouTube where it's safe and they don't put themselves in danger and they can have a living off the back of it. So yeah. No, it just helps share. YouTube made a lower level 500 subs. Oh, have they? YouTube's made it lower, like 500 subs and 3,000 watch stars, and you can open my. Oh, right, that's fantastic. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. Listen, YouTube's a great place. That's why I surround myself with decent YouTubers, and we lift each other up. We give each other shout-outs. We lift each other up, and we help each other. That's what it's all about. I mean, it's a big enough platform for everyone to succeed, and that's what I want to see, basically. Don't see adverts. There's no adverts in this yet because I haven't monetized this yet. When you're doing a live stream, you cannot monetize it till after the live stream. Okay? Yeah. Stuart Brown, Renee, not on there. Way to get 500. Still have a long way to go to get 500. Well, here's what you do, Frankie, to get 500 subscribers. This is what you do. Now, I see dozens of YouTubers having fantastic lives. They're doing great stuff. They're doing collaborations with different YouTubers. But what you need to do as a YouTuber, if you're doing a collaboration with another YouTuber that's got a bigger channel than you, get the fucker to put a post out on his community page. Say to him, don't just give me a shout out on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. That's bollocks. It doesn't do anything for your channel. But if they've got a big channel on YouTube, get them to post about you on their community page and get them to get people to come across to your channel. Because unless they're doing that, they're not helping you. They're not helping you. Yeah. Beavers, just give us $6.99 super sticker. I haven't got the Matthew Morrison bleeper thing, so there you go. 286 watchers, join us, welcome. Brilliant. 280 odd people watching. Ladies and gentlemen, post links to your channel. Can one of my fucking spit it out? Could one of my moderators please put a link in the comments to the Old Paratroopers podcast? And ladies and gentlemen, I would appreciate it if you went across and gave my friend Christopher, proper soldier, ex-soldier, paratrooper, some love. That'd be great. I wouldn't be able to handle knowing 162,000 have been watching me. Bill, it's thanks, Deborah. Bill, oh, thanks, Deborah. It's not. See, if you're used to just talking shit, it just comes naturally. I mean, I'd love 262,000 people to watch one of my live streams. If 262,000 people watch one of my lives, I'd be earning about £300, £400 just for that one live stream. That in itself is amazing, isn't it? Can't moan about that, ladies and gentlemen. Mason Bennett has just subbed to the old paratrooper. Thank you very much. Channel is so close to 500. Oh, one of my channels is so close to 500. Oh, well, you need to let me know which one it is. Oh, super sticker from Sue. Thank you, Sue. Al says, my son has just started on YouTube as part of building his business. I will not share it, as best not to link family trolls. Okay, no problem. I understand. I wish him all the best, though. Pixie has just subscribed. Pixie has just subscribed to the old paratrooper. That's brilliant. I agree, Lisa. Fiona is great, and Graham is a fellow Scouser. Graham's good. I spoke to Graham earlier, actually. Thank you. Oh my God, you're getting a lot of love tonight, Chris. So it's really good. I was going to nip out and have a beer. Told you that earlier. I'm not going to. I'm just going to stay here. I'm just going to stay here and beast this shit out. All right, Chris. Friday night, and you're watching me. Fucking hell. Paratroopers are meant to be out partying. You know, cutting down your enemies. You know what I mean. Michael White, thank you. Michael White has subscribed to the old Paratrooper podcast. I want to ask you, Michael, because I don't know if you're the same Michael White. Michael White, were you my Sergeant Major? Because I can't see your picture. Were you just... I'll be stunned. Oh, thank you, Frankie. Super sticker from Frankie. Right, that's Chris. John, the old Paratrooper, when I was subscribed to you, Trevor, you had 122,000 rock on. From Rainy Mount Rainer. Oh, thank you very much, Denise. I appreciate it. Thank you. And thanks for sticking with me. I know we've all been to hell and back, and I've basically... No, you're not the same Michael White. Ah, okay. Well, anyway, you're probably more younger and handsome than the one I knew. Chrissy, got to get my dogs in, barking like hell. I get it. He's on 368, which is quite good for as long as he's been doing it. Well, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. I was very lucky on YouTube because a few years ago I was doing loads of things in the media, in basically in the papers, and I got asked to do an interview. I got asked to do loads, if I'm honest. When the fall of Afghanistan happened and America waited till everyone was sleeping and then fucked off, I got asked to want to comment about it, and I did an interview. Was it on CNN? It might have been CNN. I was on anyway, and they were asking me about what I thought. And live on air, when you can't cut anything, when it's live, I call President Biden a fucking retard live on the news. And then because I had a deal with the news companies, I uploaded that link, that interview on my YouTube, and I went from 0 subscribers to like 25,000 overnight. Overnight. I went from 0 watch stars to something like 9,000 watch stars in one. I got monetized with that one upload, and I was like, wow, this is... And then I just kept going. So there we go. I just kept going. Now that video doesn't exist anymore because whenever I was going through a lot of shit with YouTube, I deleted it, and I'm not looking back. I'm sure it's somewhere in the archives, but yeah. So that's what you do. Listen, if you don't want me to say something silly, don't invite me on. Because you know what? As sure as eggs are eggs, stupid saying that, by the way, as sure as eggs are eggs, there's shit going to fall out of my mouth at some stage during an interview. And I don't know what it's going to be, don't know what's going to happen, I don't know what I'm going to say. But it's inevitable. There we go. Thank you. Ah, the fox. All right, yeah. These things happen. Imagine what would happen if you said Angelina was beautiful. Just did, didn't I? Reading out your comment. Lisa, paved with good intentions. Thank you so much for that. Very kind of you. What the fucking? I've had a mental breakdown. Kind of you. I will. I'm always on Trevor's channel. Yeah, got it. Got it out there. I thought I was having a stroke for a second. No offense to stroke patients. I had a stroke before, actually, a few years ago. Renee Rebel, $10 Canadian. Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, I am so pleased that everyone's going and supporting Chris, the Old Paratroopers podcast. It's brilliant, you know. And I can tell you this, and I mean this in the bottom of my heart. Chris is like me in a way. He's more handsome than me, but I've got more hair than him, so that makes up for it. So, and he can fight, which pisses me off. So I can't say anything bad about him. So I lift Chris up, and I can tell you now, Chris will lift. He will lift someone else up because he has the same thought process, the same outlook, the same morals. So whenever you're lifting someone up, someone else is lifting somebody else up, and that's what it's about on YouTube. That's what it's always about on YouTube. You make me laugh. I'm glad I make you laugh, Alison. You know who it didn't make laugh? My ex-wife. Joking. Miss Wee Lassie, welcome. Your squatty critty shit comes out of that squat. Yeah, I know. Critty shit will fall out my mouth, and I can't help it. I subbed to Chris the other week after one of your lives. Thank you, Lisa. I do appreciate it. I mean, I like to see good people get going in good places. I really do. Nemo, the Old Patrick podcast. He's still there. He's still there. See, I can't say anything about him. I'll fucking beat the crap out of him. Yeah. It's Friday night. I'm dancing. Yeah, I'm just going to sit and chill tonight. Frankie's pod, take care. All the best, Frankie. Make sure you send me an email. Old Paratrooper. Listen, Chris. See, right now, there's 250 people on this live stream. So I now picture myself standing on the stage looking up in the Falklands Hall in Brecon. Anyone know that? And the Falklands Hall in Brecon is completely packed. And I'm standing there with a glass of wine. And I'm going, listen, fellas, you don't know what's going to come out of my mouth next. Yeah, you know what I mean. Diane Meadows, you're a loose cannon. Thank you. Thank you. Foot Magoose. I have the most respect for you, Trevor, and your fellow soldiers. Oh, thank you very much. I have no idea why people try to put you down. Well, of course, I know. I know why they put me down. It doesn't bother me, no. Listen, see when you don't need to rely on anyone. This is true. See when you don't need to rely on anyone and you don't have a boss and you can't get cancelled. That's a very, very powerful position to be in. And then no one, and yes, you can just have fun. You just have fun with it. But as long as you don't be an arse, don't be an arse. Make sure you always lift people up. Don't just let people watch you and do things. Make sure you lift other people up. Because if you don't lift other people up, then why should people support you? Okay. Chris's Brecon was my playground when I lived in Meneth Wood. We went to Brecon all the time. Brecon's nice. You're awakened, Trevor. Well done. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. I think most people that are awakened though are broken. Am I right? Am I right? I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Oh, I was reading today. Apparently, there's another breakout of a virus in China. Bless me. Right. I believe there's another breakout of a virus in China. Now, listen, I'm going to say this. If I offend you, then I don't care. But I may offend you. This is what you do. Stop the flights from coming in from China. Wouldn't that be awesome? But what we'll do, because Keir Starmer is a fucking lunatic, we're opening up a new runway so we can have more flights arrive from China. That's how fucking stupid our government is, isn't it? Right. Don't put your contacts. Thanks, Frankie. Top bloke and a great podcast. Well worth a look at his channel and a subscribe. Yes. The Old Partridge podcast. Listen, I'm trying to promote you and you're promoting someone else. No, that's okay. Why can't we have a class action lawsuit against China? We should, shouldn't we? Imagine having a class action lawsuit against China and China stops selling things. I mean, everything's made. That's Tyrone Crystal, but everything's made in China. Where's this made? Let me have a look at this. I have no idea, but it's very childlike, isn't it? So I reckon it was made by someone under 10. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying. Whoa, what was that there? Maria, don't you have a birthday in April, Trevor? Making you an Aries, the Ram. Me being the same Ram. Rent-a-mouth. Use Aries as an excuse. I'm also in the Ginger Club. Oh my God, Maria. I am an Aries. And I am a Ram. I don't even know what that is, but there we go. Oh, it's a star sign. Our homes would be empty. I know. Moira Ingram. No chance with the devil. Oh. Thank you, Joan. Bless me. Storm and Rainer. Oh, wow. Does anyone's kitchen stink of fish, Freddy? No, Bill. There's no fish in my house on a Friday because I am not a Fenian. It's a joke. If you're from Belfast, you didn't eat fish on a Friday. I'm just saying. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying, people. Stormer wants to collapse the country so he can bring in martial law. In my opinion, Michael, you're probably right. Deadpool phone case. It's something like that, isn't it? Yeah. Sue's just laughing here. Also, Sue's just came on to laugh. She's just, if I can make people laugh, that's what it's all about, people. Oh, we need. Alison says we need to get a band started. I play bass, guitar. I can sing. I sing. Honest to God, if I didn't join the army and become a soldier, I think I would have been a bum on the streets, probably selling the big issue and singing songs. Bill, that's a weird question. Bill, it was, wasn't it? Thanks, Carla. People born in April are always the greatest. Thank you. Thank you, wonderful coconut. That didn't make sense. People are born in April are always the greatest, but then you've given yourself a name of wonderful coconut. I am the best in the world. Shithead. It doesn't, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Oh, that big mouse. Yeah. I can't be around. Too good time. My mum and dad are Aries. Brilliant. Christine. My God. If I had all the gingers come on this channel, this would be the biggest channel in the world. But I think we should all work together. Harry's a ginger, but he's not allowed on this channel. He's banned for life. No fish on a Friday. You know what I meant, Frankie. I'm glad Frankie's with us. John Griffin, didn't know you were doing a live. Neither did I, John. Same in Scotland. Fish on a Friday if you were Catholic. Exactly, Deborah. I'm glad people understood that. Paved with good intentions says my son plays the bagpipes. I think I would kill him. He was my son. Played the bagpipes. Because the noise is horrendous if you're not tuned. I'm Scorpio. I'm 007. No. Cash Patel getting ready to sworn in. Yep, that's a brilliant. I'm really pleased about that. And Joe Patrick podcast, Chev, you've been a massive help to me and the channel. Always massive appreciate it. It's teamwork, mate. Teamwork. I don't need thanks, mate. It's teamwork. Because I know that you'll help someone else out. That's what we do. Ian McIntosh says, I play banjo. What have I got in this? Who the hell is watching? Bagpipes, banjos. Anyone here play the flute? I don't mean the pink one. I mean the recorder. Trevor the busker. Rachel, I'll try my best. Your daughter plays the saxophone. We've got like an Irish folk group in here tonight, don't we? My sister is on April's Fool's Day. Oh my God, what a shitty birthday. No offense to your sister. I mean, April Fool's, isn't it? What songs would I sing? I like Maroon 5. I think I'm a closet Swiftie. There's a few of her songs I like. I would like to... I know two of Liam Payne's songs, but when I start off singing, for some reason my vocals go in the wrong direction. Anyway, enough blowing smoke. Yes, I know. I may have no hair, but it ain't ginger. You're right, it's not. But I can dye my hair. You can't dye your head. Ha ha ha! Karen says I have a lovely singing voice. I remember. Yeah, I had to stop singing on YouTube because I used to get copyright strikes from the artists. That's actually a fact. Shocking the way they used to behave with me. None Susu. We had baked halibut every Friday in my public school in Alaska. You're in Alaska. Wow. Lovely. Thank you for joining me tonight in this impromptu live stream. Nemo night. Oh, Nemo night. That's nice. My hubby was born on the 1st of April. My God, everyone was cracked up laughing when he came out. Carla says my hubby was born on 1st of April. Everyone cracked up laughing when he came out. Is your husband a transgender now then, Carla? I'm just asking out loud because it sounds like that by your comments. And if he's not a transgender, then I apologize. I just read it wrong. Or did I read it right? Tell me, please, comment below. Closet Swiftie. I don't see that. I know. I sing in the shower. I sing in the shower. In the shower. My mother used to sing the Wild Colonial. But oh, right, okay. Moya's in. Good to see you. We had halibut or salmon 6 days a week. April Fool's Day in USA, April the 1st. Yep, it is indeed. It is indeed. Yes. Nemo, sorry, Nemo. I apologize. I didn't. You've got hiccups. I'm waiting to be answered here. Carla, you can't just drop a clanger and fuck off. You gotta finish it off here with us. I'll sing anything. I'll give it a go. I'll mess it up, but I'll give it a go. Where's Carla? Carla, you can't just come in and throw a hand grenade. Isn't April the 1st? It's the same. Listen, people across the world. April Fool's Day is the 1st of April. Everywhere. Allegedly. Iron Maiden's not bad. My first marriage was on April the 1st. Did it last? Or was it a joke? I'm just asking. Did I see a guitar in your place, Trevor? You did indeed. You saw one just over there. See it? There. There we go. There we go. I've got a keyboard as well, but I can only play Happy Birthday on it. No, I didn't. I can play a little bit, yeah. I can play Happy Birthday on that as well. Bing, 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 bing. I sound like your man from Deliverance. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, you know what I mean. Well, people, listen, I'm going to go. It's after 9 o'clock. I'm going to let you go and have a wonderful... Oh, of course, it was a joke. Carl, you know what I'm like? I look at everything. Yeah. I thought it was a joke, but then I just highlighted it. Everyone thought it was a joke. Oh, wow. Well, there we go. Maria says Easter Sunday is the 20th of April. There we go, people. 5 Rivers. 5 Rivers. How? That's Indian, isn't it? It's also racist. Sorry about that. There's a super. Thank you very much. Christopher Stapleton is a very good singer. He is indeed. Yeah, there's a lot of good people out there. Do you know who, by the way, in case you didn't realize this, do you know who the best country and western singer is in the whole of Nashville? Beyonce. Ring on it. Deborah, Megan can play the full Harry. Yes, you're right. Yes. Well, listen, everyone, I'm going to let you go now. Go and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I do appreciate it. And remember, not just to hit the like button, because I don't care. You can ignore the like button if you want. I don't bother me. What I would like you to do is make sure you go across and subscribe to the Old Power Tripper podcast. That would make me extremely happy. And he won't shout at me tomorrow. No, he won't anyway. Thank you. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for those that joined the channel tonight, became members. I do appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. And have a fantastic weekend, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow, though, for my daily rant. See you tomorrow. Make sure you're there. Be square. Take care. Thanks, Carla. Thank you to the moderators. Thanks, Deborah. Thanks, Deborah. Thanks, Carla. Thanks, Joan. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful weekend.